What's that? No, you're fine.
Start again. Good evening, everyone. For Ward 2, I have asked Erin Blanc if she was okay with me nominating her for this year's Women's History Month for Hatfield Township. Of course, she at first said no. And her words is, I'm not sure. I'm sure you can find someone more qualified than me. That's Erin for you. We talked a little bit, and she finally agreed. Really worked out good. A little background on Erin. Her parents, Ellen and Bill Ellen, have been a big part of serving our community for years. That's why it's no surprise to me that Erin would follow doing the same. Her husband, Jesse, and two sons, Reese and Graham, are here tonight. You guys want to stand up for a minute and kind of say bye? Okay. Erin's family moved from Bucks County to Hatfield when she was about 6 years old. So she considers Hatfield her home. She attended North Penn schools and met her husband, Jesse, in ninth grade. But they didn't start dating until they both were students at Temple University. Eventually, Jesse's job took them to California for a time, but they were able to return to the East Coast living in Easton. When her children came along, Reese, now 15, Graham, 12, she wanted to move back closer to family. As she puts it, we were thrilled to move back to Hatfield when our boys were very small. There's something very special about raising your own children in the place you grew up, especially when you surround them by family and lifelong friends. Erin feels it is a privilege to live in the same town as all four grandparents, her son's grandparents, and very close to Erin's siblings, 3 siblings, and their children, who all live in the same area. Erin's family enjoys the different amenities and activities that Hatfield offers. The first time she took her sons to the aquatic center, she was alone with an infant and a toddler and felt a little overwhelmed. But they loved it. They loved it so much they spent many of their summer days there. Her sons love riding the bike trails. They also make their stop at Mom's Water Ice all the time. Recently, Erin and Reese had volunteered at a couple of Hatfield pop-up events. They both had lots of fun helping and meeting neighbors. I think that's passing on the legacy to the next generation. That's good. I met Erin 8-9 years ago. I was very impressed by her dedication to her family and community. Erin has pretty much done pretty much all that you can do as far as volunteering at her son's school. She had spent 9 years volunteering extensively at A.M. Culp Elementary School, and this year will be her last. She served on the home and school board, was a homeroom parent every year, and co-chaired the 6th grade fundraising committee, where she tried new ideas and exceeded fundraising goals. I recall getting phone calls saying, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? Should I try this, try that? Certainly new and fresh ideas. She also served as the yearbook advisor and photographer. She's learned a new platform for assembling pages and capturing, editing, and organizing photos from families and staff to ensure as many students as possible were represented in the yearbook. Both of her sons will be at Penfield Middle School next year, so she will continue to offer her time there as well. Erin's sons are involved in baseball, soccer, basketball, track, and there are very few events that she has ever missed. Erin keeps herself informed about school district news and is an engaged parent in the community, frequently offering support and resources to other parents. She's passionate about health, wellness, and patients' rights. Through networking, she has become a valuable resource for families looking to research, educate, and advocate for their healthcare concerns. Erin has held several administration and project management positions with companies like Neutrogena, Dun and Bradstreet. Since 2018, she has managed customer relationships and marketing for a local photographer. Now that her sons are getting older, Erin is evaluating the next steps in her career. My impression has always been that Erin is a very detail-oriented, very strong advocate for children's education and health. After all, they are our future, right? She's a wealth of information about our schools and our community, always willing to help and share her knowledge with others. I think one thing that we often overlook at times is the importance of motherhood. Erin takes being a mom very seriously, and it shows. Congratulations.
So I was told that if I say something, maybe the ladies after me will also say something. Wink, wink. And I've been to this event before, so I kind of had something ready. Just like a little bit I want to say about the things that I've done in this community. As Bob said, this is our family's last year at AM Culp. I've been there for 9 years helping. I've spent many, many hours at the school and at home planning different events, and it's been a pleasure. I really appreciate that the schools allow parents to come in and help, and especially some of the teachers who reach out to me specifically to ask me to come in to help in their classrooms. We have a new principal the past couple of years, Sarah Radigan, and she arrived at our school with a clear mission to elevate, and she has done so. I am also grateful for supportive friends that I've met in my other endeavors. I think a lot of them know who they are, but different things that I get myself into. And I just want to thank Bob and Hatfield Township for recognizing me tonight. And Bob is always supportive of me. I call him with different things. He's a great leader in our community, so I appreciate Bob. And I also want to mention that, yes, he was right. I'm not comfortable with this at all. I was very reluctant. My mom received this recognition in 2022, the first year they did it, and I just felt like I couldn't live up to her, so that's why I don't think it was